All right. Good evening, all you night readers. It is good to have everybody here. It's nice to see you all, and thank you for being here. Yeah, we had to switch last night's show for tonight, and I hope everybody's able to make it tonight. I know it's a Friday night. I know here in New Jersey it is freezing cold. The wind chill is somewhere between 0 and 5. At least it's on the plus side, right? And that's how things are here. So I don't know how many people are going out or doing anything, but I got to say, it's a cold night for you. So let's get you in. It's Kipper night. It is Kipper evening. Some people's very favoritist show of the month. I just set up all my shows for the next 2 months, all of February and all of April. I'm sorry, February and March. In March, we have the anniversary show. Hello. So hello, Yvonne and Lisa and Hani. Hani. Breezy, Sailor Moon, Nard and Makeover. How are you? It's great to have you here. Hello. So it's good to see everybody. Like I said, I'm sorry I had to cancel last night, but I did. I had a wonderful evening and afternoon as well with my parents. We had a very wonderful dinner together, and we spent the day doing different stuff. And then we played games after dinner. That was fun, right? That is always fun, playing games. All right, so Yvonne, a general reading for you. A general reading. I can never put the questions up on Kipper night because we don't have enough room. But a general read. It looks like there's going to be some type of income, some type of money coming to you that's going to help you with your home life and with your home situation. If money's a little tight right now, especially because of COVID, I think it's going to be. I think you're going to find that you're doing better than you expect to be, and that's a good thing. I think you should not worry about, right? The discipline and the rules and all the red tape that is going on right now, I guess in your country, of course, and all in here in the United States, it's just that. It's just talk. It's just rhetoric. And, it's making people feel like they just don't have anything, right? Like you have nothing. Like you don't have anything, which is tough. So don't think about things in the, don't worry about things that are in the far off future, but concern yourself, but concern yourself with things that can happen now. Right? Things that you hope for now, things that you really want, and know that you're going to have some patience. There's, like I said, there's great fortune in this reading. And again, I think that's going to help with your home life in general. And of course, what do we end up with but the Lovers here at the end? And, well, we know who that is. You just had an anniversary this past week, right? So that is your ray of sunshine. Yeah, your ray of sunshine. Happy anniversary to you, Yvonne, and to Ray. All right. That's what I got for you. Yeah, isolation is a horrible feeling. And I have to tell you, other than my parents, like I said, being here last night, we don't see anybody else. We really don't. We order our groceries online and they come to our house delivered, and we order food. If we order food out, well, then it gets delivered. Hey, butterfly, welcome. Everything comes to us now, especially now that we've moved, and the place we've moved to has so much more around it. We used to be out in the woods, I used to say, but now we are in a very bustling, not city. We're not in a city or anything like that, but it's a town that is just full of businesses and everything. Excuse me. Everything you need is around, which is great. You're welcome. You're welcome, Yvonne. All right. So, Lisa, you'd like a future read as well. All right, a nice future read for you. All right, so I'm sorry, I'm completely silent there for a second. I was listening to something. Sorry about that. So yeah. So I think that somebody, a male in your life, right? A male in your life is, again, going to have happiness, and something that they really want to happen is going to happen for them. You, just like Yvonne, got the whole idea of, the rules and the red tape as something that's in the way and not where you want it to be, and that makes you feel poor. This is exactly what Yvonne had. You saw me shuffle. But I have to say, right, it's you don't have to change to make things better. You don't have to change to make dreams come true. There's nothing you really have to do except spend time together. And I think this is a time for privacy. This is a time for just the two of you to feel comfortable together, in a very intimate space, right? In family room. The family room is an intimate space for two. If it was house, then of course it would be the whole house and the whole family involved, but it's not. I think you have been, worried about all the work that you have to do. It seems like there's been a lot of work going on, or a lot of work that you think you have to do, but there really isn't. I think, in the end of it all, in the end of this reading, I just think that you feel at a loss of things. You feel like things just are not exactly where they should be, and that is putting you at a loss. All right, that's what I'm getting for you. All right. So, Hanny, you would like to know, yeah. I had a wonderful day. Thank you, Hani. Hani, I know I should say that correct. It's very nice to have you here, and thank you for the kind words, as always. Breezy, may you ask, where will things be between your ex, Jay, and you within the next 2 months? All right. Where will things be between your ex, initial J, and you over the next few months? Over the next 2 months, excuse me, not few, but 2. All right. Okay, let's see what we get for you. Breezy. It's good to have you here. Thanks for being here. Everybody wants great fortunes. Everybody wants hope and happiness. All right, so here we go. I think right now, oh gosh, that's crooked, huh? Right now, things are looking like you and Jay had this nice relationship, right? You had a nice relationship for a while. You were a bit younger, and you had, you were really getting Jay's attention, and Jay was, helping you and giving things to you, but that kind of that younger woman, got a little bit older and got a little bit smarter and wiser, and saw that Jay may not be exactly the most honest person all the time. Jay may not be the person who is always truthful and always honest. I honestly don't think there is a pathway to get back together. I think what's going to help you right now is you focusing on your job, your career, or getting a job, if you don't have one, and looking too far into the future, looking too deeply into that. I think that is really not going to help you. But I think that you can do this on your own. I think you can move forward on your own. And I really think that you'll find that you are happier that way. I think you'll find that that's putting you actually in a happier place. And, going forward is tough. Moving back is easy. But backwards is going to take you to somebody who may not be exactly the most honest. So, something to think about, Breezy. Hey, Fairy Wren, how are you? You're welcome, Lise. Yeah, that's true. There you go. That is true, Breezy says. So, yeah, going forward is hard because it's the unknown, right? You go off into the unknown, and you don't know what's coming. You don't know where things are going, who's coming and going. You don't know any of that stuff, and it makes it tough. But you can take the easy path and go back, but then you're back to square one, and you know what you got, and you know what the problems are going to be. So, Sailor Moon, you'd like a reading? What can you do for self-improvement? What can you do for self-improvement? I popped in for a little while over on my friend Modern Priscilla Tarot's show today. She seems to be doing well. Her show is going great. She has a phenomenal show. She's only doing live shows on Fridays. Fridays at 12 o'clock Central Time. But that's Modern Priscilla Tarot, and she does wonderful tarot readings. She is a very dear friend of mine. We have worked together in the past, and if you guys want to check her out, that would be great. That would be wonderful. Yeah. If you want another really good tarot reader, earlier in the day, maybe, check her out on Fridays. Right? Fridays. All right. So, what can you do to help yourself for self-help, right? Well, you can you can avoid disagreements with people around you, right? And that will help you for sure. That's something that's going to help you. Absolutely. No questions about it. It's definitely going to help you. Don't get into a ruckus with people who are around. Everybody is a little short fused these days. I say everybody, I'm not really, because I don't worry about that. But people who like to be out and doing things and can't, sometimes that makes them a little bit short fused. And I think that's going to be a problem. I think, right? I think, if you feel like that's making you happy, then that's not going to make you happy. Having problems and stuff with other people. I think good news and I think it's emotional news. She looks very emotional. So I think, emotional news is going to be something that's going to help you. Don't feel like you're stuck in one place right now, of course, because everybody thinks they're stuck in one place right now. And of course, a lot of people are. But, that's just going to make you feel like something's wrong all the time. And there's nothing wrong with you. You're doing things right, right? You have to forget that you think that you're younger than you are, because I know you're young, and I know that, but I think that you have that manner of adulthood as well. And, overall, I think there could be some temporary issues if you look out for this stuff. If this stuff happens, if you end up feeling too depressed because you're locked in the house too long, if you feel like this is really, that everything is not right or something is wrong, yeah, it's going to make you feel bad. It's going to make you feel depressed and sad. And that is not good. That's bad health, right? That is a bad health thing. And that's what I see. So if you're looking to self-improve, right, try to remain positive. Try to do the best you can that way, right? It's not easy. I know. It is definitely not easy to do, but that's what that's going to help. That's really going to help you. All right. So thank you very much, Sailor Moon. I appreciate it. Narden Makeover. Will both of your internship reports get accepted? Will both of your internship reports get accepted? All right, so I definitely see where there is going to be communication with you about these internship reports. I definitely can see that as being the case. There's going to be definitely a message to you. Let me get this out of the way. Definitely a message coming to you about it. And I think, you're afraid that somebody else is going to steal these internships away from you, but they're not. This reading is all about you getting an internship, or two, right? The two that you really want. Yeah, and I think, that's what it's all about, right? When you're looking there at a card that's supposed to be based on the opportunities that you have, the opportunity you have is your occupation. Well, then that's exactly what you would want in this type of a reading, right? Forget about the far future, the distant future, because it's not a concern right now. So that's not going to help you. It's going to help you to find some money come your way, hopefully, maybe, right? Something coming your way. And don't worry about things going on, disagreements, fights and stuff like that. People who are arguing with you or trying to battle you over these internships, because it's really nothing that you need to concern yourself about. I think overall you are going to get the recognition that you deserve. And I think, I definitely think your internships will be accepted, both of them. So that's what I think. I think that they will be accepted and that things will go well for you. And I hope that works. That was really actually a very easy reading right there, because all the cards fell right into place for you. They really did. They really fell right into place. Oh, I'm glad I helped you a lot. That always makes me feel good and always lets me know that I'm doing an okay job for you. So don't forget, Monday is the 1st of February, and it's my sister's 50th birthday. Yeah, my little sister. Yes. She is much younger than me. I'm like 30 or 40 years older than her. I'm old. I'm ancient. You guys know that. You all know that. But yeah, so my sister turns 50 on Monday, and that'll be the next time we have our show, which is great. Back to regular tarot on Monday. So, Aqua, it's good to have you here. Thanks for being here. Will Daniel be... Hey, CM. I just saw you. I just saw you there. Hey, it's great to have you too. I'm glad you're here. Will Daniel be exposed for being a liar? Will his friends find out the truth? Ooh. Well, if ever we need the false person card to come out, this would be the time, right? So, will Daniel be exposed for being a liar, and will his friends figure him out? Will his friends figure that out? Oh, Daniel. Oh, Daniel. So, will Daniel be exposed as a liar? I think Daniel is, with his group of people, the people around him, his friends, and stuff. I think he's extremely immature when he is with them. And I think that is something that is, I think that hurts him. I think that hurts him as being somebody who's, what's a good word for it? I think that hurts his credibility. That's the word I really want. I think, if he's telling people that he has nothing and all that kind of stuff, he is lying about that. And I think people will figure it out. I think you have an opportunity to have somebody who is older than you to, who's going to help you expose him, right? They're going to help you expose him as being the liar that he is. And I think that you are, the two of you are going to work together, the mature woman and you, right? So I think right now it's not going to really help you to feel stressed about this or feel depressed or sad or any of those things that go with these two cards, despair and bad health. I think both of those are kind of telling you don't fall into that trap with Daniel. Daniel is going to be exposed. He will, you're going to make it your job to expose him, to make sure that everyone knows that he is the liar that he is. And I think his friends are going to see it too, because, you've got the whole community here. And again, it's his immaturity that really shines through when he is with other people around him. Right? And that immaturity causes him to lie. And that's the problem. So that's what I get for you. All right. Excuse me. Thanks, Aqua. Oh, right. Ocean Bling, welcome to the show. It's good to have you here. Elena Thermopolis, it is nice to have you at the show as well. It's good to have you all here. All right, let's see. Butterfly. Is H going to return to K in the future? Not if I and J have something to say about it. Get it? H, I, J, K. Yeah, I know. Bad dad jokes. I'm full of them, don't worry. Hello, Kakyoyan meme. I hope I said that right. I've been working on it for a half hour in my head while I'm doing readings. I know. It's very cramped in this head of mine. There's a lot of things that happen, a lot of things going on, all at the same time. Oh, Lena, thanks. It's good to have you here. I appreciate you coming out for the show. And if you enjoy the show, and I hope you do, please hit like and consider subscribing and getting notifications. Click that little notification bell. Do that as a favor to me, and you'll get to see that I'm here twice a week. Mondays and Thursdays, although yesterday I had to cancel, but that's okay. But Mondays and Thursdays, I'm here usually. That's what it should be. All right. So is H going to return to K? That's what we really want to know. Is H going to return to K, Butterfly? I don't. There's a lot there, right? I think people are hoping they get back together. I think people have had a lot of patience with that. But I also think that if they get back together, if those two, get back together, H and K, I think it's going to cause a lot of trouble and stress and grief for someone. I think, seeing a pathway back for H, for H to see any type of a pathway back is an illusion. There's just nothing there, right? And one of them is not really the most honest person in the world anyhow. So they probably shouldn't be together anyway. Don't worry about the concerns about any other people. I think whichever one is a male, I would say probably, I'm thinking H most likely is the main male, but I could be wrong. But whoever is the main male, I think is, really not as excited about reuniting and stuff as the other person is. I think they're going to, I think it's going to make them feel like they're stuck again in a relationship that's just not going to work because somebody doesn't tell the truth, right? So I think if one of them, whichever one of them is the male, moves on, I think they will have a lot of good luck, a lot of good things come their way. And that just sounds a lot better to me than going back to something that isn't really going to work, where there really isn't a pathway to get there. There isn't really a way. So that's what I get for you. All right. Thanks, Butterfly. I appreciate it. And that was your question. Hey, Bart, man, I didn't see you come in, but it's nice to have you here. Always good to see you. Thanks for being here. It is good. It's always nice to have everybody here. Whoever it is, whoever's here, it's good to have you. All right, so Kakyoin, I don't know how you say it, but I'm saying it wrong, I'm sure. Meme. Your question is, will G and Arena get divorced this year? By the end of the year, I think I'm kind of guessing that's where that's going. All right, let's see. Will G and Arena, or Arena, or I don't know how you, again, I'm not sure how I'm pronouncing it, but I'm trying, I swear. Butterfly, you are very, very welcome. Will they get divorced by the end of the year? And I think this is a poor relationship, right? This is a very poor relationship. And that's why you ask this question. So will G and Arena get divorced? I think so. I think, if anybody has better expectations than that, if anybody thinks that things are going to get better, they're very mistaken. I definitely feel like it's the end of the relationship, an end of the marriage, if it's a divorce, right? And I think, I think they need to forget about giving themselves to each other anymore, because it's just not, there's nothing left there. There really isn't anything left. It's more hard work to stay together than it is to move on. So, they don't have that intimacy. They don't have that closeness anymore. And I think one of them, either G or Arena, has ideas of someone else, right? Now, this could be him looking for another woman already, or it could be her. This could be her looking for another man. It's just the idea of it. Some things in Kipper are cut and dry, where it's male or female. But when it's all about thoughts, well, it could be her thoughts or his thoughts. And, so one of them definitely, I think, has their eye on someone else already. So, yeah, I think this marriage is going to end in divorce, probably well before the end of the year. I'm sorry to say. That's too bad. Divorce is a terrible thing. All right. So Elena, again, I saw what you said. It is very nice having you. Welcome to our show. Where are you from? Are you from Greece? Hey, TM, welcome. It's good to have you here. Okay. Well, RM comes to Mass with you tomorrow if you call him on his regular phone tonight. And then you updated me and said, RM is coming to watch you sing at church tomorrow. Oh, that's nice. You're going to sing. It was his suggestion. There you go. You said you would call, but you texted on WhatsApp. Not thinking. That's okay. Yeah, CM, it does divorce does get rid of things, but it's never easy. It's never easy. There's never a time where it's easy. It just, it's sad. It's sad if it's, and if it's not sad for the person going through it, well, it's truly sad for the people around them. I'll tell you that. It's really sad for the people around them. All right, so Elena from New York City, it is good to have you doing Kipper night. Good question. So, all right. You just want to know if he'll answer and still come. He's not a romantic interest. He wants to help me with my singing. Okay. We were involved many moons ago, but he definitely only wants to help me with work now. And that is totally all good with you because you are engaged. That's nice. And he doesn't know that, but not a big deal. He told me it's just business and friendship, and I appreciate it. Well, make sure he knows that for sure, that it's just business and friendship. Because I think he's a little older than you are, right? He is an older man than you. And I think, he's looking to change your mind about him. Let me get rid of this. I think he may be trying to change your mind about your relationship with him, how it used to be, right? And I think right now, lying to him would be very bad for you. Yeah, there you go. So he is that older man, that mature man. And he's looking for a change with you. Lying, being the false person, is not going to help. It's going to only make things worse. But I don't really think, I think you, what's a good way to put it? Let's see. I think you feel sad that even though he says that he does not want a romantic relationship, that he might have that on his mind at some point. And I think that worries you or upsets you a little bit, makes you sad, right? So I think he is maybe not in the best health or not feeling well. I think he is having problems with some type of health wise, but I don't think you need to worry about anything serious. I definitely don't see anything serious. I think you just have to take care overall, right? You just have to take care of the family that you want to build with the person you're engaged to. And, put down roots, have that family, and make yourself a home, and not concern yourself with his thoughts. But on the other hand, again, if he's truly coming to help you with your singing, well, then you know what? That is a great thing. And since you're in New York City, you know how cold it is tonight. It is cold. Yeah. That's good. It's good that he wants to help you, though, That is nice. All right, so Ocean Bling, it's good to have you here. Thank you. Can you have a reading? You can, and there's your question. Can you have a reading on your presentation feature? All right, so you have a presentation to give. I know I'm getting good at this, aren't I? Look at that. I just read your mind. You have a presentation to give, and you want to know if it's going to go well. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Yes, he is going to. He's going to help you. Yeah, he definitely is going to help you. He wants to help. He wants to be there. So yes, you should call him, and he's already made it very clear that that's all he wants to do is help you. And sure enough, I think then, yeah, you should call him, and I think he will do his very best to show up. I think he'll do everything, whatever he can to be there for you, give you that support that you want and that you need. And that will be very nice. All right, so on your presentation is, of course, it's going to be in front of a group of people, and there's going to be someone there who is older than you. Somebody who's going to be older, somebody who's going a male person at this presentation. Elena, you are very, very welcome. Thank you. So yeah, I think that person, this older male that's there, is someone who is kind of judging you, right? They're judging your presentation. They're judging the way you do it. Maybe that's your boss. Maybe that is a teacher, but it's definitely somebody who is older, a male that's older than you. I think if you are looking for some great recognition, you're probably not going to get it. That's probably not the thing to look for. I think that may make you sad knowing it. If me telling you that, it may not make you feel good, but I think, don't think of this as, okay, well, this is my one chance to get the goal that I want, right? Whatever that goal is by doing the presentation. Don't think this is your only chance, because I think you'll have other chances. I think there is just things going on, right? Temporary things happening that aren't a big deal, and they're not as important as people are making it, right? People are make things into something much bigger than they have to be, and they don't have to be like that. But overall, I think your presentation is really going to go over very, very well. I think people are going to love it. I think that's really what's going on. I think people are going to love it. And that doesn't sound too bad. It's not too shabby. So that's what I get for you. I think you're going to do well, Ocean Bling. I think it's going to be good. And I think, you're doing it for the reasons that you have to do it, but don't try to go extra for the wrong reasons, right? To get that fame and stuff like that, because that's not going to help. That is definitely not going to help. CM would like a general reading. So CM, yeah, I know. I hear what you're saying about divorce and stuff. And, well, I don't know. I think we're going to have to agree to disagree a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, if things are really bad, if things are really, really bad, and that's the only way, yeah, then it happens. And, but there's always people that are not happy. There's always someone that's sad. And I think, and I think that is, I just think that's the case with every divorce. Somebody ends up sad, right? Hello, Tina. I almost thought it said Tina Tater. All right, fine. I almost thought it said that, but it doesn't. Tina Pater. It's good to have you. It's nice for you to be here. We've got about 10 minutes left in the show, so keep that in mind. If you want to guarantee a reading, well, then you just have to, the way to guarantee, of course, a reading is to donate. Donation information is across the bottom of the screen, and you can definitely do that. And that guarantees you a reading. Right away, next. All right, so CM, I think you've got the whole idea of things not going great in your head, but I think it needs to move on. I think that whole idea of sadness or bad things happening needs to move on. It's time for a change, right? You got to get that despair out of your system. Definitely. You want to get that despair out of your system, right? It's a time for giving. It's a time to be recognized and have some attention put on you, right? There is there is that chance of love, right? Meeting with someone, meeting socially with someone. So there always is that chance. That is something that could happen. That's what courtship's all about, right? Meeting people and meeting someone new. And I think that's a good thing for you. Don't worry about any of the concerns that you may have. Anything that's been making you sad or excessive, really emotional, is not something. There are things that you can't control and things that you can't worry about. So, and I just think that you just keep on following the path that you're on, and things are going to be all right. Things are going to go good for you. And I think this courtship idea is a very nice idea. All right. So, hello, TM. I hope you're still here. You love Tina Turner, too. I like her, too. I like Tina Turner. I liked her since she was, since she started back in the 60s and 50s and stuff. When it was Ike and Tina Turner, and even though he was a terrible husband. You don't want a new guy. Well, maybe it's just meeting friends then, CM. Maybe it's just about meeting friends, but it is about meeting people or a person. And you do have that group of people that you were hanging out with. At one point, I know COVID's taken its toll on a lot of people and made it so it's tough for everybody to get through and get to see each other. But I think meeting someone is in the future for you, CM. Someone. Maybe it's not love. You don't want that. That's fine. That's okay. You're welcome. You're always welcome, CM. I appreciate it. All right. So, TM, are you still here? I go from CM to TM. So, Tina, it's nice to have you here at the show. Like I was saying before, if you would please do me a favor and subscribe and click the notification bell so you can see when I'm on. I'm on every Monday and Thursday night. I know it's Friday. I had a prior engagement last night. So, all right. Any love news coming your way? And look at that. There's a marriage card out there. Any love news coming your way? I think there was a time where you couldn't wait to hear about the end of something. I know that sounds weird, right? That sounds like strange, but you were happy to hear that something ended. Maybe like CM says, maybe a relationship. Maybe it was good that a relationship had ended before. But now you're ready to move forward because this is you here, right? The main female. And I think that is it's definitely time for you to move forward. What are you looking for? Are you looking for marriage? Yeah, I don't think it, a week after meeting somebody, but I do see where that connection is something that is coming your way, a connection with someone, right? Finding someone to, at least be together with, right? Spend time with. don't think about, again, this being a one-time thing. Don't think it's all about, gaining something really quickly, because it's not. Um, I think right now you should be concerned about good things. Concern yourself with the good things that are going on in your life, and don't worry about the stress and the sadness of not being in a relationship, because I do think that one's coming, like I said there. And then I see that, you've got great fortune, and that's telling me that, yeah, your dreams will come true. Things will come true for you, and you'll be happy in the end. And that is that's really what you wanted. That's really what you want. That is what you want. Um, so that's what I'm seeing for you. All right. Okay. I've got time for one more free reading. One more freebie. All right, Tina. Since we talked about Tina Turner, why hasn't the Aquarius texted back yet? Why hasn't the Aquarius texted you back yet? Why not? Why hasn't the Aquarius texted you back yet? Why hasn't the Aquarius text back? Interesting. Let's see. Let us see what we get. So, all right. So, Tina, why hasn't the Aquarius text back yet? Well, TM, you're very welcome. Yeah, you've been going through it, bad times. I understand that. I absolutely understand. Everybody's, I don't want to clump you in with everybody, because that's not fair, but I can understand that you're going through some tough times, and it would be nice, of course, if you weren't alone in going through it. I get it. So, Tina, why hasn't Peter, right? That was his name. Out of the Aquarius. No, why hasn't the Aquarius text back yet? So I think that the Aquarius feels like it's going to be a lot of work to spend time together. I think, a lot of one-on-one time is good for you. I think the Aquarius is a little bit afraid of that closeness, of being really, really close. But I do think there is some get together for the two of you. And I think you should not have to worry. Don't worry about things not going well, or having a disagreement or an argument or anything like that. You can get rid of that out of your mind. That concern, the only thing you need to concern yourself with is having a good time on the date itself, right? Don't think it's going to be I don't think this is going to be a real quick I don't think it's going to be a real short relationship. I just think I think the Aquarius just has to warm up to things a little bit. Maybe they're out of practice, or maybe things just aren't there the way that they have, maybe things aren't exactly going their way, right? Recently. And, that makes them feel sad. It makes them feel poor. It makes them feel like they just don't have anything to offer. And I think that's the problem. I think the Aquarius feels like they don't have anything to offer, but I really think the Aquarius does have stuff to offer you. And I think that's going to be really good because you end here on the Lovers. And, yes, so the Lovers, of course, what does it mean? It means love, right? Of course, it means love. Why wouldn't it mean love? Well, it also means this could be a positive outcome of your date tomorrow. And I really think that's going to be the case. I think it's going to be a nice date. I think you'll have a good time. And I think you're going to enjoy yourself, and then you see where things are going. See what happens. See if there is some type of chemistry. But I definitely think that, things are going to move forward. I think they're going to be all right. I think it's going to work out for now. I think that maybe something is going on with the Aquarius where they are just not, they're a little bit out of sorts. So I think everything's going to be okay. I think it's going to all work out okay. Again, not to concern yourself over that stuff. Concern yourself about what am I going to wear or something like that, right? Yeah, exactly. So, I think you're going to hear back from him. I think, you will. I think you'll go on the date, and I think it's going to turn out okay. I really think it's going to turn out nice, because you end up with the Lovers card, and that is all about that positive outcome, and being the outcome of the reading. Well, of course, it's a positive outcome is exactly what you want. So, yep, Tina, that's what I get for you. I hope it goes well. I really do hope it goes well. All right. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed the show. If you did, again, please subscribe. Please get your notifications. I am here Mondays and Thursdays at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Time. And I hope to see you all again on Monday evening. So have a nice weekend, and I will see you all Monday. Thank you so much, and have a good night. All right, bye now.